What is happening, YouTube? It is your boy Trev. Just to let you know ahead of time, I'm having a little trouble with my camera, so it may go on and off while I'm making this video and come back on again. Please excuse it until I figure out what's going on. I did an update like that. I did an update of OBS, and it's wreaking havoc with my camera, so I've got to figure it out. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to talk to you. Obviously about Rack Off, if you read the title and you looked at the thumbnail. Do me a favor, before we get started, go hit the like button. Do that ahead of time, get it out of the way so you don't forget. If you want to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. At the end of the video, leave a comment. So what I wanted to say to you is, I had a conversation this morning with LL, and it started me thinking about some things. Now, over the years, I've made a lot of analogy to my line of to my line of business, which many of you know is construction, machine operating, truck driving, stuff like that. I've made a lot of analogy to that from different situations in crypto. And I'm going to make another one real quick because I find that it helps people who aren't so technical and so, just big degens or whatever to kind of understand on a more in real life way some of the things that are going on. So I'm going to say it like this. Over the years, I have seen a lot of people in my industry come and go. I've seen a lot of people come and stay. And there is, usually it's the same difference. So there is a lot of things to do when you're getting involved in construction, opening a business, and I would imagine with any business. For us, you go out and you get your equipment or you get your truck or whatever it is that you're actually, whatever section of the construction you're going to be getting into. But then there's a lot of other stuff to do. There are a lot of permits. There are a lot of licenses. There are a lot of contracts. There are tax implications. You have to have a good accountant. I mean, the list honestly goes on and on. A lot of things in the background that you need to set up. So there are guys who do that, right? Who get all that stuff set up ahead of time. They go out and get themselves a good accountant. They do all the research, find out what permits and all that stuff that they need. They get everything in line before they try to go out and get their first job. Or maybe sometimes they'll get jobs lined up, but they're not actually doing anything until everything is legal and ready to go. Then there are the other guys who think that they can just go out and buy a dump truck and find work and go into business. There's so much else that needs to happen that they're unaware of, and they don't even take the time to try to figure that stuff out before they just jump in. They just look at other people making all kind of money and they think that it's easy. Well, it's not. Those guys don't last. They don't stick around because once reality hits them with all the legality and all the taxes and all the different things that need to be situated in order to be in this business and have things organized and legal, once all that hits them, they're like overwhelmed. They didn't know it was coming, and they just kind of jump out. Sorry. Anyway, but the other guys, yeah, they tend to last, and it's the same I'm finding with crypto. We see different projects popping up left and right? Particularly meme coins, things that happen in the media or whatever, things that are going on right now with all the United States election stuff. You see a lot of different Trump coins. And then as soon as the VP was announced, now you're seeing Vance coins. You see, my right ear coin, whatever, right? They come out of nowhere. And you know that those projects are going to come and they are going to go in the flash of, you've got to get in, make your money, and get the hell out real fast because they will not be around. But then there are the other ones that are a lot more stable. They're actually building stuff. They're actually going to be around for a while. And so this is kind of what's going on with Rackoff, and also with Juris Protocol. Rackoff started off to be a meme coin. Wasn't sure. LL and Frag weren't sure what was actually going to happen with it. But that's how it started off. They had dreams, they had ideas, a lot of things that they would like to do. And things just happened to fall into place to make it possible to actually do these things, to actually get these things done. And so that's what's going on right now. So I want to take you over to, pain in the neck this thing is. I want to take you over to this here. Let me scroll down a little bit. This is a post that was made earlier by, Rackoff, the Rackoff Token official account on Twitter. And I'm going to read it real quick, and then I'm going to go into detail and explain to you exactly what's going on. So it says, Dear Lunk and Rackoff, I am aware that we all would like to see things develop much faster. Unfortunately, I made a mistake when we launched, and I didn't believe in such rapid growth and success. Therefore, figured I'd be able to hold onto my tokens for a year, effectively being able to sell or move into any corporate balance sheet tax-free for me as a private citizen. What Frag Dude and Luna Lover didn't expect is you guys to pump Rackoff well above a couple million market cap so quickly. Therefore, I have to pay shitloads for tax advice to legally work around this issue and be able to collect investor funds and pay devs for Juris Protocol to pump our Rackoff bags. If there's no other way, I'll move out of Germany to Netherlands where I won't have this issue. Please understand that these things are complex, so can't be handled within 1 or 2 days. I'm determined to push Rackoff and Juris Protocol with all I got, including personal resources, of which money and time are the most scarce. Please be patient and support Luna Lover, Frag Dude, and our team while we grind. Thank you. So I had, like I said, a personal conversation with LL this morning. And LL was very concerned that, quite a little dip we're looking at right here. I mean, it's an awesome opportunity for somebody who's got some spare lunk to do some swapping and pick some more up. Anyway, he was very concerned that people think maybe that nothing is going on because you don't hear a heck of a lot. There aren't continual updates coming out. Hey, this is going on, that's going on. Things that we can release to kind of keep the hype going, which we would love to do. It just doesn't necessarily work that way when you are creating a real and genuine business. And that's what's happening here. So LL turned his camera on, which we've done before. He has fully doxed himself to me and to some others on the team. I know what he looks like. I know his name. He's shown me contracts and everything with his name on it. I couldn't pronounce it if I tried. But I've seen his car. I've seen this morning I saw his entire office. I've seen so many things that he wanted to show me. He was very, very concerned about, Trev, I want you to know that all this stuff is real. I know, everybody's, or we're saying that all these things are happening or whatever, but I just want to show you. I want to show you everything that's going on. He took me on a tour of his office. I saw his computers. I saw everything that he's doing. I saw outside. I saw his car. I saw a lot of stuff, right? What's happening is, yes, there are tax issues that are the biggest problem. Everything else is ready to go. The development team for Juris Protocol is on standby. They're ready to go. The contracts are written. The roadmap is done. We just need to make sure that these guys are, can and will be paid in a legal way. So what happens is the money is there. There are a lot of investors rather. LL kind of did a private round, I guess, if you will, of investing, where friends and family have come in and invest quite a bit. So the money is there. The money is actually being put into, the legal wallet for this. As it comes in, it's being put into the wallet. But LL has a lot of personal finance situations, a lot of personal holdings with Rackoff and such that he needs to put into the corporation. However he's setting it up, I'm not sure how he's setting it up, but that he needs to put in there. But the way he's explaining it to me, and I think the U.S. works the same way. The way it works is that if you sell your crypto inside of a year, the tax obligation is absolutely ridiculous. I think he said something about 42 or 48%, something like that. But if you hold it for a year, you don't have to pay taxes, or at least the taxes are extremely minimal that you would have to pay. And so the way that Germany looks at it is even moving his assets from his personal holdings, right, his personal wallet or whatever, to the corporation, which is in his name. Germany looks at that as selling those holdings, and so they want to tax it. Now, obviously, he can't take what he's holding in Rackoff and just move it over to the corporation and lose almost half of everything that he has. We need all of that to develop what is being developed now, to develop in the future, to pay everybody, okay? So this is the struggle. The struggle is, for him right now, dealing with different tax guys. He found a tax guy that he explained the whole thing to. And basically, there's so much money that the tax guy was like, that's more than we really handle. So has referred him to someone else that he thinks might be able to handle this whole crypto situation. It's very touchy. It's very weird. You got to be careful about it. And the more money you're dealing with, the more careful you need to be. So currently, he is waiting on, a phone call from this new tax guy to have the conversation, explain the situation, exactly what we need to do, and see if this is something he can help him facilitate. Because there may be, I don't want to say loopholes, but there may be loopholes, there may be gray areas, there may be different ways that he can move this money legally, okay, without losing tons of it. Understand, and you guys probably know, when you're getting legal advice, you're dealing with accountants, you're dealing with legal lawyers, right? Stuff like that. Financial lawyers, rather. It's expensive. All this money is coming out of his pocket. This is his personal money that he's paying for this stuff with. So he needs to try and get it done. He has said several times, and I absolutely believe him because he looked me in the eye over video and told me, and I do believe it, that if all else fails, if there's just no way to do it in Germany inside of, the year or whatever that it would take, then he will literally move to another country, the neighboring country, which isn't that really far away, but he will move if he has to, to a country where he can do all this tax-free and just, do it without an issue. Man, this camera's really a pain in the neck. And so he even has a plan for that, on how to get that done. It's a contingency plan, okay? This is what's happening right now. This is why things are slow. If he wanted to just blaze through this and do it shady, do it, under the table kind of stuff, you can do that. But we're building a real and genuine, legit, legal entity here. A real company. Told you guys, before we even told you what Juris Protocol actually was, we told you this shit is real. This is legit. This is not a fly-by-night, fake, pump and dump kind of typical crypto thing that you see. This is genuine and a company. It's a business that is being built here, an ecosystem, DeFi. It's really, really big. And so it's going to take time. And so we hope that everybody's going to be patient as this stuff is worked through. Now, it will get worked through. It's never going to come to the situation where, well, this can't be done. It's too hard, so that's it. Give up. That's not the case. There's plan A, B, and C. And you want to go with plan A because it's the easiest. But if you can't do that, plan B will absolutely work. And just in case, there I am. And just in case, there's plan C, right? This will get done. The commitment to getting this done by LL, by Frag, are like nothing I've ever seen before. These guys will kill themselves to make this happen. And the reason is because once it gets going, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be worth all the work. It's going to be worth all the wait. It's going to be worth all the headaches. This is really going to be something huge. Not only for these guys, because it is a business and they absolutely should make money while doing it, right? But for everybody who is holding, everyone who trusted in this process, everyone who wanted to be along for this ride, it's going to be really, really big. I'm watching this huge red candle right now, and I'm sure you guys are watching it too. We're down to 5041781. It's killing me to see this, not because the price is dropping, but because the price is dropping, and I don't really have any spare powder to suck this up. I would in a heartbeat, because I know what's going on, because I know the efforts that are being put forth to prove to me and to prove to everybody this is legit and it's going to get done. And so, anyway, if you guys are out there and you're watching this, by the time you see this video, if this dip is still going on, wow is now a nice time to jump in to rack off token or to pad your bags. I don't know what that is. I don't know what all that selling is that's going on. I honestly really don't even care because I know what's coming and I know where this thing is going to go. So that's it. Please, again, if you didn't do it the first time, like the video. Make sure you hit that like button. On your way out, leave a little comment. Say, hey, what's up, Trev? Or if you have questions, comments, please, we want to hear them. We do look through them and answer them. And that's kind of it for now. All right, I will talk to y'all later. As soon as he gets a phone call from this other tax guy, he's going to let me know. And if there's any news to report, I will let you guys know. All right, keep tuned. If you want to subscribe, I mean, it's probably not a bad idea because this is where you're getting this kind of information from. And if you want to get it first and be up to date, hit that notification bell. All right, y'all. Ciao.